100문장 암기와 900 응용 문장을 통해서 영어를 학습하는 과정입니다. 3, 4개월 정도 열심히 하시면 여기에 보이는 100문장 암기와 900 응용 문장을 마스터하시게 됩니다.
I'm glad that I went to the new zoo. That's why we had to take a taxi. I can't believe we saw several monkeys talking about politics. I think he should buy a new ladder. It sounds like the elephant is hungry again. I feel refreshed after drinking a Diet Coke. I was about to relax when my cell phone suddenly rang. It looks like there was a fire near the giraffe enclosure. I'm worried about the twins because the fire is getting bigger. That's because the child's bike has a flat tire. I'd like to watch an important tennis match today. There is an umpire in a formal white outfit. It's too bad that the umpire suddenly collapsed after eating a poisonous mushroom. Thanks to a news reporter, this incident was reported accurately. I was wondering if the young ball boy is all right after witnessing the umpire's fall. I'm relieved that a paramedic in a white uniform arrived quickly. Now that we've looked at the clock on the wall, we realize the match has been delayed by almost an hour. It's time for the player to return to the court to continue the match. I can't help noticing that his racket makes a very loud sound. No wonder he couldn't catch the ball. It was too fast.
I'm trying to explain how we decided to go on a camping trip. I am supposed to take photos of the mountain for our camping trip? I am here to buy some cold medicine at the drugstore. I've been setting up our tent near a beautiful seashore. Let me tell you a story about a tall palm tree on the island. I don't think he expected the cell phone battery to die so soon. It feels like this bench has been here for 100 years. I'd like to relax on a boat and watch the sunset. I need to hold the boat's handle tightly so I don't fall in. I just wanted to say I am very sorry about the boat accident. I am afraid tea here is nothing to drink, and everyone is already thirsty. I have to walk to the water fountain next to the vending machine. It seems like the machine is broken because no water comes out when I press the button. By the way, I think you dropped your ring near the water fountain. We may as well go to the vending machine to buy a cold drink. I would rather choose a refreshing 7-Up than any other drink. I have no idea why nothing comes out after I insert a coin. I think we need to fix the vending machine immediately. Don't forget to bring your tools so we can repair the vending machine. I'd be grateful if you could clean the trash can after you finish the repair.
I am not sure whether the weather forecast predicted a severe storm. Maybe we should quickly gather the team, just like the television station producer said. I don't know if the phone ever stopped ringing. Reporters kept calling. I am in the middle of deciding if I should give her the pearl necklace tonight. It's worth paying attention to what the announcer says about the weather. The more the news spread across television, the more people became aware of the dangerous storm. I can't find the key to the weather data center anywhere. Once you see him give a weather report, you know he's an experienced weatherman. Compared to earlier reports, the updated weather map showed a much clearer path of the storm's movement. What I am trying to say is that you need to sit down at your desk and study.
If I were you, I would celebrate my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary with a big family gathering at home. If you need a photographer for your event, let me know the date and time. I like the way you capture people's expressions with the camera. Feel free to put your camera bag on the table so your camera stays safe. I am happy to teach my grandpa how to use a smartphone. Be careful with all the gifts and the envelopes of money. Help yourself to a stool if you need to rest. I am calling to check if my grandson arrived home safely. T, here is no need to buy a fruit basket. We'll send you one. It's up to the family to let the dog sleep in the house.
The thing is, my uncle was in a hospital bed for months. You don't have to worry because the nurse knows how to handle the wheelchair safely. I am sorry to hear that the patient doesn't like the blue doll. As far as this flower pot goes, it needs to be watered twice a week. It depends on the patient if surgery is really necessary. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I think the card is about to fall off the table. I can't wait to watch the soccer match on television tonight. Thank you for taking such good care of my uncle. You are the best nurse. I am looking forward to having dinner with my friend tonight. Speaking of the package, don't forget to bring it to the hospital. I used to work at a 724 convenience store when I was a student. I bet the security guard had trouble sleeping last night. I was wondering if I could use your walkie-talkie for a minute. See that cat at his feet? It's been sleeping there all day. Whether you realize it or not, the robber used to be a child actor. Not until the robber demanded the money did anyone know he was a robber. I have been looking for my name tag all morning. I've got to go see the police officer before 7 tonight for an interview. I can't say how relieved I was when the store manager settled the matter. I really go for yellow tape because it warns people of danger. I need you to understand how important education is for everyone. You should always appreciate your teacher's efforts. I don't feel like blaming the boy who accidentally lost my eraser. I really appreciate how the museum janitor keeps everything so clean and tidy. I don't mind helping the boy with his homework. I want you to buy her ticket in advance this time. You look great in those new sneakers. It's said that the girl's father used to be a talented pianist. On the one hand, this book is very informative, but on the other hand, it's quite difficult for beginners. It's my fault for not fully charging the radio before this emergency. You might want to read a book about the Nile River before you visit Egypt. I will let you know what I think of the pyramid after I visit it next week. I am thinking about buying some souvenirs at the gift shop. I am sorry about the ambulance noise last night. I hope it didn't wake you up. I am sorry, but you are not allowed to feed the camel without a guide. You don't need to worry about my uncle. He already knows how expensive it is to live here. Let me check what happened when the bell rang at the hotel entrance. Let me know what your boss's reaction to this transition was. I would like you to know that my uncle feels much better with his new belt. I am sorry to say this, but your chair is falling apart.